Oh, wow. You know, you're not going to get anywhere relying on your depression, real and sympathy. Just let it go.
Stop acting like a broken fortune cookie, please. You still have someone, so spare me your high and chipper attitude.
She hasn't matured to a whore yet, so I have the right.
Time will tell how soon that will be.
8 months strong and still traveling in a sturdy boat. Can't say it'll break off soon.
Our happy life lasted over a year. 4 months over your relationship. And all that resulting in her running off with the one who was more important.
Maybe it was a catheter that you carried opposed to his.
You're not making me feel any better.
It's just the facts surrounding sexual experiments that just tell you that as a person, you were fine, but your body didn't compete.
Oh, that had nothing to do with it. She enjoyed being with an asshole, being talked to like a troll. I did everything for her. It didn't matter.
It just takes one day at a time.
This isn't AA. You know, knock on my door when you find the perfect relationship, other than your own, which you continued to claim.
What exactly made you two fall through the frozen water? I mean, there has to be a backstory to it other than the one that you're telling me.
It's not meant to be repeated. It's what I intend to erase once my depression reaches the early age of Alzheimer's.
Food for thought? Homosexuality results in a healthy relationship 9 out of 10 times.
Blissful as it might begin, no relationship is ever portrayed as it really should be. Even in the movies we watch or the songs we listen to, it's all false advertisement. So, I disagree.
Your emotional poetry is gonna kill people. I know your version of love, but it's tossed around. If your heart breaks, so it and heal. Don't wait for anything. Waiting takes closer to death. Until you're ready to pull the stitches out, have some damn fun.
I really did love her.
Doubtful.
You know, I don't need a detailed study analysis.
Love. Defined indefinitely. Main forms include love that makes you happy and want to die with that love. Love that makes you hate but can't let go. And love that isn't the real feeling. The list goes on. From my perspective, yours was a failure.
Elaborate.
The love that you felt, factually, was the love of lust. You had a liking for her the first few weeks down the dating scene, then when the relationship hit the climax, which was the sex, in case you're too naive to understand what I'm talking about, you fell in love with her. It may not have been instantaneous, but short after that the feelings grew.
The sex wasn't the ignition to our relationship. We barely had it.
Answer me. You drove away from the physical part of the relationship, and every time you looked at her, you thought about making love. You may have not been horny with your penis at the time, but in your mind, you thought that was love. Your hypothalamus took control of your sexual urges, fooling your true feelings.
Well, you really hit the nail on the head.
School can teach you more than just math problems. Don't believe me? Okay, here's a test. If you decide to continue to overlook your chances of getting laid tonight, then lie in your bed. Lie down in your pathetic bed, just think about Shelby and just masturbate. And when you come, give yourself a reality check. Guaranteed you'll have more confidence about the idea of moving on after you produce a new batch of semen.
If that's the case, then what's your excuse? Why do you love Kelsey?
I don't. I love being around her and having sex with her, but I'm not in love with the girl. There's more than just you. For example, a virgin will only say he or she is in love because someone is finally giving him or her attention after they've been denied by almost everyone they had interest in. That person will have the weird stalking fixation of the attention wielder and will pray night after night to be with that one specific person and swear he or she is in love with the person who has strung them along. Not speaking for every virgin, but I knew a girl who tried to get pregnant just so she had the satisfaction of knowing that guy would be forced to be always there for her.
You're a master of false theories. Unless you've been through all this stuff yourself.
That's not necessary for you to know.
You know, bullshit me all you want, Danny. It'll be a cold day in hell before my trust goes up for anyone. I gave her my heart. In return, I was lied to and betrayed. And she had her sense of innocence, and I was looked at as a criminal.
I know how Shelby was. I thought she was a good girl until her tricks were exposed. You're family to me, and I care about you, but you can't let one bitch define them all.
For now, they're just walking sex toys.
That's a state of mind that can be used for tonight. To keep that other one optional, otherwise.
Simply put, from a guy who has someone waiting for him every night.
Good luck.
Four-letter lie, ripping you apart.
Enough. Just stop talking about this already and go center yourself for once.
How the hell do all these people that we don't know find out about our parties?
Parties are rare in this small town, not to mention the internet. It's mostly likely to blame the social media and networking, and it's all a database for unwelcome visitors.
You know, speaking of sex, better go check on your one and only. She may be drugged as we speak.